Hey guys, what's going on? This is Romi and JBear, and you're on the Marble Chats show. Ooh.
Stop moving so much. Can't give you bunny ears.
So today's episode is all about special events. In our recent episodes, we've been talking about events, and then we started touching on special events. And we figured, why not have a conversation about what we look for when we hear special events?
Basically, what makes an event special?
Dun dun dun. The first thing to look out for when you hear a special event is the marketing of it.
Exactly, because that's the face, that's the beginning of what you get to see in order to interpret what an event is. If you have an event that's weekly, it's happening all the time at the same time of the day or same day of the week.
People get used to it. It's like a billboard when you drive by it all the time on the freeway. You ignore it, right?
Right, and that's cool. You know, it's just a reminder of, hey, we're having this event again, and it's a normal event, and it's going to happen again the week after that. And so you got to change it up a little bit. You got to, splash it with some sparkles and some sunshine or rainbows or whatever it is.
When I think marketing, I think back to those old terms. The circus is coming to town. There's just an excitement that you feel that's building up because of all the marketing that's happening.
If it's in a special event, if it truly is in a special event, you're putting a lot of money into it. Or you should be, because you're going to invest into making this event a little bit bigger on a bigger scale than what the normal event is. So you got to be able to get that money back. The way you do that is by marketing and pushing more, reaching out to different audiences, maybe out-of-towners or maybe people that don't typically go dancing. And trying to get more people there so you can get that revenue back and you can push that back into the next special event that you put together.
Yeah, and another good thing about special events that I've seen people do a lot is that when there are performers coming by, those performers are helping collaborating for the special event. So they're doing some collaborated advertising videos, collaborated photos or graphics together. So it's not just the source of the special event that you see advertising from. You see it from the other people who are also attending the event. Part 2. What's part 2, Juan?
Part 2 is the theme. Okay, so something that you can do to make an event special is you got to change something up, make it something interesting. And the way that I think about the theme is the identity. Like, what is this event identifying itself to be?
That's some heavy personification.
Boom,
right
boom,
there.
boom. Yes. And one of the things you can do is very simple. It's just let's do all dress up theme. We're gonna be this event is identifying as 70s theme. Okay, everybody has to dress up in 70s clothing, and you go from there. And it could be something like, we're gonna do a circus theme. Hey, the circus coming to town. Let's all dress up as clowns and have clowns also dancing. I don't know if that's gonna work, but just a thought. You can't force people to dress up, unfortunately. I mean, you could, but you're gonna lose a lot of clients that way. If you tell them, no, you're not wearing red, you can't come in. There's other ways to do something like that. Like if you do a Hawaiian theme and you don't expect everybody to dress up in Hawaiian shirts, you have some lace lying around with little flowers so that people can actually feel part of the event and contribute to the theme. How do you make an event that's a little bit more special? Do you just say, oh, we're gonna have a special guest DJ musician for this portion of the night? It's gonna be playing nothing but this kind of music for a little bit, or do you have to keep it through the whole night? I think you should be able to keep it throughout the whole night, if not the same identity, some different things that are creating the same theme. So it could be like, okay, this DJ is gonna play nothing but 70s salsa, and then this one's gonna be playing nothing but 70s bachata, if they can, and keep the flow going. Don't just have one segment of, oh, this is gonna be only 10 minutes of the night, and then we're calling the whole night Havana night, but you're only playing Cuban music for 10 minutes. You gotta keep it through the whole time, the whole night.
I don't really agree in that aspect where you have to keep it the entire time. I'll say closer to 65% of the time.
Yeah.
Just because,
fair enough.
Because it's the identity of it, a majority of it has to be that theme. But at the same time, you have to pay homage to your regulars, right?
Homage.
So homage or homage?
Homage.
You guys tell us.
The H is silent.
Homage, yeah.
Homage.
So you have to pay homage to your regulars as well. So the regulars want to see something new, but they still like having the things that they know and they recognize. All right, so part 3 of knowing if you are part of a special event is the environment.
There's a few aspects of environment. One of them is the general decoration of the room. If you're doing a winter wonderland theme, throw in some little winter items around.
Some cut up snowflakes and stuff.
You're doing a Christmas theme, have some presents, have Christmas trees, some lights.
Christmas lights, not regular bistro lights.
If you're doing Halloween theme, do something scary. If you're doing a 70s theme, you gotta start playing a little bit harder and with something more towards lighting and trying to play with a disco ball.
Oh yeah, disco ball. Or to have those wigs, maybe have some skates around.
Oh god,
go that far back? That'd be pretty sick. I'd actually be down for that. like a salsa bachata event in a 70s themed disco night.
Just imagine Romi with
my bell bottoms
and no
skinny legs,
wearing super short shorts and like a rainbow suspenders.
I don't think I'm gonna show off that much skin. I'd rather wear the pants.
Yeah. What else do we have? The cultural aspect.
So cultural. So you mentioned earlier Havana nights.
Yep.
Where's Havana from?
Georgia.
What the hell?
I'm pretty sure there's Havana, Georgia, actually.
Oh yeah, there is a Havana, Georgia. Well, all right. So Havana nights, typically culturally thinking, you think Cuba. So cultural of that. Well, first off, if we think about environment, we're gonna think about clothing that everyone's wearing. Are you wearing like a guayabera? Wearing a little what's that hat thing? That's not a fedora, but people call it a fedora. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then is there food that's from Cuba?
That's important.
And then the music are the DJs playing music from Cuba, or they're playing something from New York.
Mm-hmm. And do you have decorations that relate to that? That goes back to the environment aspect of it.
All right, so quick review before we end the show. There's 3 parts to think about: marketing, theme, and event. Oh, what the hell? There's 3 parts to think about for every special event. There's marketing, there's the theme, and then there's the environment. Juan, take it away.
And that's it for us, folks. Thank you for watching our Borba Chats episode of this show. This is JBear signing out for you guys. Stay classy, Sacramento.